All right, so this is Holy Cross Hospital, and this is down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So what's this? One of those Catholic hospitals? Holy Cross, huh? Holy moly. All right. So they are permanently closing their maternity ward, ladies and gentlemen, because of low birth rate. There's just simply not enough people coming to have babies anymore. So this will happen later on in the year, and this is a permanent decision. Now, originally they said this would shut down temporarily, but due to staffing shortages, they just decided not to have a maternity ward anymore. So this is a Fort Lauderdale based hospital, and they're also emphasizing it's not the pandemic as a reason for closing down the maternity ward. So the maternity unit is slated for closure on March 14th in support of a re-image vision for women's health, Holy Cross said Wednesday. So they are still going to be utilizing the maternity ward, but just for a different purpose. It won't be for having babies anymore. Physicians plan to continue treating patients in their offices and will have an opportunity to oversee deliveries. Holy Cross will work with physicians to use other local hospitals to see their patients' deliveries to term. So the hospital cited a decline in birth rate as a result of changing demographics in surrounding communities as part of the reason for the closure. Holy Cross added that patients are choosing other hospitals, for services, and they deal with these other hospitals, of course, are dealing with pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum treatment. And deliveries at Holy Cross Health were less than 800 per year. Wow, that is down from 1,359 in 2013. The hospital's high point, it said. So the highest amount of births they had was in 2013. That was it. The decline came even though the hospital recently made investments to bolster the program. Births in the primary service area are projected to decrease an additional 7.5%, about 803 cases over the next 7 years. In order to best serve our community over the long term by utilizing resources where they are needed most. We have made the difficult decision to permanently close our inpatient maternity unit, the hospital said in a statement. The hospital temporarily closed its maternity ward in January 3rd due to critical staffing levels in the labor and delivery department following, of course, the pandemic. Holy Cross Health said it already had evaluated the unit's long term feasibility prior to the temporary closing. As always, the care and safety of our patients are our top priority. Holy Cross Health will continue to provide gynecologic services and comprehensive women's health services through our okay, so they already got a women's center. So what I'm taking from this article, they're going to be expanding services for women's health, but there'll be no delivery at the hospital. So that's pretty much what they're saying. you know I don't live in Florida, so y'all gonna have to let me know. Is this a pretty big hospital chain down there? We have Catholic hospitals up here too, and many of them are no longer delivering either. So I'm sure there's probably more than just this location, probably more than just Holy Cross in the state of Florida. that are having these same issues. But low birth rate is something that has been going on for decades in America. Now it's gotten to the point where they can't conceal and hide it. And you can best believe, y'all, I believe they start noticing the low birth rate when they start padding up the numbers with all of these different groups that don't look like them and labeling them all the same. I believe that was the first inkling of low birth rate. I really do. Why would you include all of these other groups if you were really a strong, powerful group and you had the numbers and had the births and all of that? You didn't. You didn't even back then. That's why the numbers were East Indians and some Asians and Arabs, and anybody that comes over here from another land gets slapped with a certain label. You know, and many of them will even tell you in their countries they were never known to be, a certain race, and they don't go by that anyway. Many of them will go by even religion. It's just like y'all remember the Egyptian man, and they tried to slap on that white label, and he took it all the way to court. He was trying to fight that mess, but hey, it is what it is. But I really believe this is something that was noticed many, many years back, and this is just a phenomenon now because they can't hide this anymore. They can't. It's starting to be noticeable. Look, I did articles even talking about how there were fewer white children, and the Black and Hispanic children are now outnumbering them in school. So, yeah, so now you can't conceal it. So these stories are coming out a lot more frequently. But, y'all, please tell me what you think about Holy Cross and them permanently eliminating the maternity ward due to low birth rate. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.